I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your sepid beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Hello. Alright. Get some settings out of the way. Yeah. If there are voices. Yes. Confirmations for guard, pass turn, or auto battle. No. Yeah. No. And moving the camera. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what the speed's like, so that's fine. Man. Normal. Skip selections. Selections. No. No. Sure. Right. Okay. Auto detect. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's it? Oh. Okay. Well, this is system settings? That's weird. Graphics settings. Okay. Graphics quality, intermediate. I am playing on somewhat of a potato PC, so things could get weird. And if worst comes to worst, I might have to forego the whole flickering avatar business in the top of the screen and go for a purely simple setup in OBS. Should be fine. Ambient occlusion, I'm not too sure. Texture quality normal is fine. Frame rate limit 60. Fine. Display. Okay, that's the one I want. Borderless is good. Monitor 1. VSync. Okay, is there like a play in the background kind of thing? I don't know, man. Sound. Master volume. Bring it up a bit. Because I don't want to struggle to hear people's voices. Which I was during the opening scene. Key config, we don't plan on using keyboard. Other than that, I think that's everything. Okay, let's let's get in it.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Well,
A most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
I don't know. In the reality, some people don't know the difference between fiction and reality, so... And you're not the only one in this world who realizes the difference. So not always.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Alright, hold on. Making sure the stream's doing fine. Okay. Let's do normal. Do normal. Yeah.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them. Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories. To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving up. That's right. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knives. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission?
What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt, though, so that's good news. Hold on. Thinking we should... Hold on. Memorandum? What is memorandum? A log. Okay. You don't look hurt, though, so that's good news. You can move, right? Thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Okay, that's it. Weird. Use the movement keys to move. Hold right trigger while moving to dash. Press B to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also use the minimap to see which way to go. Okay. You can view tutorials you've seen before in the main menu.
Let's go.
Okay, main menu is here. Because I need to adjust the sound settings again. The background music is drowning out the voices. Should be the other way around. Because this is a story-based game, for God's sake. Anyway. Can't save right now. Story thus far, memorandum. Fine. Item. Medicinal herb and medicine. Okay. Sure. Okay. Dodging. Okay. Map is on right bumper. And the dash is a bit of a toggle. Memorandum and items there. X also. Okay. And the stick clicks are these. With a good view. Okay. Over there. Sensing something close. Don't move.
Watch out!
Those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Press left trigger to use Fey Sight. This ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best you can.
Strong ones ahead. You gotta be careful. Watch your health. Not good.
Yeah, okay.
Can't die on us.
Of course. No. I'm curious. Does it do anything if I just stay here? Apparently not.
Okay?
Okay.
Watch out!
Let's just move along here.
Looks like they found us.
Who?
Look! Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica.
Magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
That's an interesting, interesting conceit.
Look! Over there!
That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Trad is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight.
Oh, I think they see us.
I know they see us. No, I do not give a shit. Oh.
Not good! Run for it!
Yeah, mega uh-oh.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
O great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory. Something or other. I could not read that fast.
Whoa, just look!
Get on with it then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh, hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid. Look, we're not tourists here. Gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even. The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Flamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination. Shh, careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
What?
The king dead. His son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contacts there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Ah, I see.
Hey, are you listening? Oh, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Okay. Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. Press right bumper to open a local map. If you're unsure of what to do, try pressing Y. Gallica always has good ideas. Or so she thinks. Press up on the D-pad in safe areas like towns to save your progress.
Whatever will I do?
Save complete. Cool.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I'd be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. No, not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. No living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Okay. Hold on.
You are.
Oh, the recruitment place? Go down the street towards the cathedral and it'll be the building on the left. Looking to enlist as a soldier? Not like there's other work for elders, I guess. Don't make assumptions. Oh, you think you're better than the grime of Sunshade Row you crawled out of? You're in for a rude awakening, boy.
Give me a phone, I say. Who else could it be?
I was hoping that I'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're Nelda, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure. But it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead.
Really now?
Huh? Recruitment center? What, you want to enlist or something? It's just down this road, if that's the case. But in Elda, enlisting? Bloody hell, what'll it be next? Wouldn't be in such a sorry state if Louis was in power. mouth on this guy. If we weren't focused on saving the prince, I'd give him a piece of my mind. Let's just grin and bear it.
I'm out of ideas.
That must be the recruitment center.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's work. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I want to fight for change.
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I've always been lucky.
I've always been pretty lucky.
I asked for your skills, boy. Right.
Luck is a skill.
Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Name of this story's protagonist. Oh. There. Good.
You know your letters do. We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you've heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is. Be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guards and armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
Okay. What a long line. Guess we've got no choice but to wait our turn.
Whatever.
You're so young. Are you enlisting too? Well, not much choice if you don't have money or job. Reeve makes the world go round, as it were. If you want a magic igniter, join the queue. Cutting's only gonna get you chewed out. Hello, sir. You enlisting as well? The line starts behind me. If So, or was there something you needed? Are you really a noble? I take it you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. He said, tribe don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me up front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Wish I could serve Count Louis. His army's built on merit, so even a Parapus stands a chance.
What's the world coming to?
Blast it. Came to enlist because I heard you can make a quick reeve here. But they really make you work alongside creepy Elda. Parapus I can deal with, but Elda are right on this. Where'd you hear that? God's own scriptures. There's where. Guess you can't expect an Elda to know shite. Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would just be a waste of energy. True.
Let's hurry.
Well, that wasn't too much trouble, now was it? Better get in line, though, or they'll start to suspect something. Bam.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Absolutely. Thanks.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Cinder igniter.
These days, most come with their own magma crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal Capital Vicinity Map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold out.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
It was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. And Prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'll keep going, but it's just themes.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
Wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use the movement keys to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press A.
This place here.
Hey, don't forget.
The northern border fort. This is where our contact should be. So hopefully we find him quickly. Got it.
Okay then.
All we can do for now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. I can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. when I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's hard to explain.
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
I apologize for him.
I apologize for him.
See? Take a cue from your friend in the lesser tribe. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
Lifeseeker.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, and you, red meat.
Someone, help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
I'm conscious.
Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. Stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow!
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Half those guys are gonna die. Guaranteed.
Hey, I've got a bad
At
feeling.
least half.
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. Can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
Good.
I'm with you.
Stroll, a brave fighter, trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay?
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay? Our ally is inside here. Yeah, that's my guess. Somehow, we've got to find him. You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally? Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. I see. Well, whatever the case, this situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Okay.
This is...
Okay.
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
That's a human?
Damn it.
So I have a suspicion after that. That book in our possession is a history book. Oh my god. Damn, this is horrific. So many dead. Courteous, I hope you're safe. There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still breathe. Oh, come on. The fuck? No, none of them are breathing. Damn, we were too late. But there might be others. Let's keep searching. Just chill, you know?
This is bad.
We've got company. What's the deal with this one? Feels similar to that monster from earlier. Smaller, but is that a human too? Looks like we're going to have to fight it. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I agree. I'm glad you've still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this. Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand? The two of us, working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Squad battles. Press Y to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You can press Y anytime, but if you use X, attacks the stunned enemies first. If you use X attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with X to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Let's do this.
Let the battle begin.
But still, don't let your guard down.
In squad battles, press X to attack with your equipped weapon and Y to use skills, which consume MP. Performing an action will expend one turn icon, seen at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins.
Burn to ash!
Let's go. Burn! Still up?
The power of fire!
So flashy.
Let's hurry on.
Ugh. Okay.
We're safe for now. All right!
Woo, we pulled it off. Or pulled through somehow. We're alive. That's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. Anything else around here? Any loot? What about in here? There's like a star thing on the map. Can't really jump, can I?
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could be nasty. But we have the element of surprise. We could catch it off guard if we strike now, right? Sneak attacks on enemies. If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using X, there's a chance their entire break gauge will deplete at once for an instant stun. There it is.
We have the edge. This could be our chance.
Now get ready.
When engaging in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this.
Burn to ash. They die hard.
It's just attack. Or not.
Try some of this.
Alright.
We did it. Okay.
Level 2! Strength! Okay. Oh. And, additional point. I'm thinking magic. Because it could be like the press turn system from SMT3. Same people made this, basically. Seems. Well, I don't know about the same people, but check.
Fine. Keep it.
Medicinal herb, okay. So it shows those on the map. That's interesting. Should go the other way then. See what's over there. Another thing.
We can't get sloppy.
Right. Let's do this. The power of... Let's wrap this up!
Stroll
Not bad,
always
if I say
comes
so
through.
myself. They won't hold back! Fire!
There it is. Unscathed. Going in unscathed gives you bonus XP and shit? That's good shit. Love it. Still alive, right?
Be careful.
Right. I'm gonna just chill out, man. Tell you what. System. Some memory, auto tactics memory. Save formation. Obtain party and formation changes after battle. Huh. Enable confirmations for, yeah, well, no. Toggle auto lock. Horizontal camera. Vertical camera. Camera speed, camera shake, message speed, skip, special animations, network function, change difficulty, controller, button, dash, off. Must hold down the button. That's fine. Yeah. I think we got this. Oof.
We'll hold our ground.
Oof. Enemy ambush. If you are attacked in a dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle that begins on the enemy turn, which is dangerous.
Tougher than I thought. Let's go. Burn!
Resist.
All right, victory is ours. I think we're in the clear.
Seems though it's locked.
Let's push through. Let's give him a fight. Let's settle this quick. Burn to us.
There we go. Unscathed.
We made short work of them.
Good.
If you see a use for it, I say
Revival. Nice. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. That's locked, of course. Of course it is. Okay. Go this way.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Maybe. Dude, can you get out of my way? Game is perfect. Is there an autosave? How long ago was this?
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Okay. Fascinating. Anything outside? What about up here? No, doesn't seem like it. Oof. Awful. Must be soldiers around who are still alive. Keep looking elsewhere. Anything going on this way? No, it's completely blocked off. I guess we're fine. Don't have any healing skills. HP, HP. Suppose we should top up a little. Speed lines. Oh, squad.
Let's do this.
Don't let your guard down.
Burn to
Good job. Unscathed.
I think we're in the clear.
Someone alive, maybe. Still breathing, but he's badly wounded. Nelda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. The monster showing up was our fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. It was your fault, wasn't it? Huh? Of course, this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all to bloody hell. Okay. Asshole! So young, fresh recruit. Get away from here now. That thing is up ahead. There's still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late, monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing. Body's lying completely still. Where could we have gone, or he have gone? I don't know. To yourself this whole time. What has you so concerned? Damn, Delta. I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked. Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it. Hold on.
What?
You
too. Perhaps you're searching for someone? That's right. Thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth. Cry. Is that the human from earlier?
Was that?
Sounds like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower. Did I miss something? I may have missed something. Yeah.
Hey, you found something.
A medicine. Yay. It's a little unwieldy. It's another item.
Our usual tactics should work.
Begin. The power of fire!
Even easier than expected.
Huh. Broken igniter. There we go. Or not. Good God.
They won't hold back! Fire!
Still here?
The power of fire!
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Evasion and escape success. Maybe. I don't really know. I don't know anything about this game. But if I'm going magic, I'll go magic.
That should do it.
If it's anything like SMT3, magic is overpowered as fuck.
We won't lose this fight.
First move's ours.
Let's go.
Actually, they resist that. Should use this.
Only one. Finish them off and we're clear.
All right, victory is ours.
Looks like we're safe for now.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
I find a use for everything. Come on. Is that all of it? It might be all of it. Something down there. I see. Off the beaten track, rather. Gold coin. There it is.
This battle's ours. Let's go.
Let's settle this quick.
A tough one.
Hey, steal!
There's no way.
Just so we don't have to use our skills and mana.
I don't think anything would be.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Shit. So whatever.
Let's catch our breath.
Okay.
Come on. Good one. Let's give him a fight. Let's take them all out.
Get in there!
Last one!
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Won't hold back. Burn.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Okay.
Nice find. Looks like it could be.
Mogla pill. There's an enemy back there too.
Push through. Okay.
Interesting. So those are destructible? I have no idea.
just as easy.
Okay. Interesting way to teach you that parts of the environment are destructible. That said, I should probably go back and wreck face on some boxes. See if they hide anything, which I don't think they do. I am playing this completely blind, as far as I can. And I am going to resist the urge to look shit up for that very reason. Just because I have a bad habit of starting things over because I missed something. And I can do that after. Play this many, many times, I don't care. You know what? Maybe I should make the controller sensitivity higher. Yeah, that's good. It's kind of easy to fine-tune. So, yeah. How about we crank it all the way up then? Cool. That's not bad. Rolling does nothing on it, which is peculiar as all hell. Well, at least my frame rate's not below 30, which is nice. That's a good thing. I've got a 30-second timer in my face that just ended, thankfully. Yes, I am going to break every box in search of things. No, I do not care if it looks silly. Thank God I figured that out before I left this place. Okay. It's odd that it started by introducing this game kind of as an action RPG rather than what it actually is. Something more turn-based. But, I don't know. I feel a little bit catfished, honestly. But it's fine. I was starting to think to myself, how the hell am I going to handle fast combat? verdict is I won't. Not well, anyway. Alright, we broke all the boxes. I think. Money. Yeah, I can maneuver much better now that I have the sensitivity turned up. Okay, let's figure that Maga pill, or Magla pill. Give it to him because he's really good at the magic and has been using it a lot. The roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time? And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk. I take it you refuse to die until you've found whoever it is you're searching for. There's no turning back.
Leave it to me.
There's no way I'm running from this now. I see. Well then, lend me your strength. Okay? That it then? Top up with herbs. Alright, and I think we're good. This feeling, I knew it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Let's go. Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we are. Here we go. Bleh. Words.
Tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow!
Peril.
Darned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival.
They won't hold back!
Homo Gorleo.
Vile monster! You're mine! Burn to ash!
Jesus Christ. We ain't doing shit.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this! The power of fire!
God damn.
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. Can't die in a place like this. And yet...
I'm distracted. You two run!
What?
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends people. No matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. This is it.
run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Okay. The fuck? Anyway. Nani the fuck? Wind.
Scour. All right.
Oh, that's pretty good. My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, I can use magic despite its lack of an igniter.
Are you okay?
You okay?
If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of these weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness, or scoring a critical hit against them, will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We can target those. Seeker!
Is there another way?
I don't know.
That's it! Stay on it!
So we tried wind, and it wasn't weak to that. Oh. Oh. Hit the wind. Hit the wing with wind.
Come forth, royal soul. Scour. Come on.
We're done. We've got to hit the other spots too. Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Ick. I can't believe it's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
Probably.
Vitus power. Wind. Come forth, royal soul. Scour.
Still here?
Uh-huh.
Take out those apple things? I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Have Galka knock down apples to keep the foe from healing. Yes.
Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore.
Good.
Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Let's go. Wind!
You hit their weakness.
It's okay. We can do this.
Scour! Alright, how's that?
Okay.
Come forth, Royal Soul!
Heal. He ain't shit now.
Wind! Seeker!
Yeah, I figured it'd be like this. So, magic. Whenever possible.
Not like they could get you with that.
Magic and luck.
Come forth, Royal Soul! A tough one. Vitus power. Wind!
There it is. Nice. Gorleo's apple. Why would I want that?
Okay. I feel stronger.
Cool. Yeah.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And what was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was crazy. Look, that Stroll guy is still alive.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. You know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Lee Squeaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
Won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran, unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands. And you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Oh. Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Louis Guillaburn, a treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince, but murdered the king. Deadline unknown. Rank 7.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
New ally, Grius. Grius, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found in those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the mission.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you used. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion, besides. Incredible. If only I'd had the kind of power back then. Apologies. I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both. So let's get some rest. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. Ah, you want to ask about that power, don't you? I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family before you infiltrated the army. Who were you? Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly, that's incredible.
Got it?
It's getting late. We'll talk details tomorrow. I'd like to talk more. We have more than a few stories to swap. I'd like to hear how the Sanctum is faring myself, but as it stands, I'm in need of some shut-eye. What was that power in you, I wonder? Grace seemed to know something about it. Well, hey, I say use it or lose it. That said, let's take the rest of the day off, huh? Want to talk some more? Sure, if you want, but let's take a break eventually, okay? What's that? Sect emitting a strange light. 1 gold beetle. Key item. Huh. I have a feeling that I missed something. I should have probably fed into my wanderlust back the first time I was running around the wastes and kind of freaking out. But don't you want to take a rest? Yeah, let's do that. Good. I'm pooped. Late night.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know.
I know. I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one.
Is this kind of like his velvet room?
In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
Kind of alliance.
What kind of alliance? There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
I hear a voice from somewhere.
A scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Huh. I swear I had no idea that this has nothing to do with my name. With my screen name. So, bright-eyed student. Bright-eyed student. We can sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker. Moore is the first of your followers, people that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. Moore is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Okay.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
Okay. Oh, so many freaking... This reminds me so much of what I've watched of Persona 5. But, yeah. They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case...
This road should take us to Grand Trod. We'll check for our way around. Next stop, Trod. Or Grand Trod. Okay. Nord mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital undetected. We'll be going through the Nord mines. Are you ready? Look at the map longer. Make it quick. We don't have time to spare. Can I save? I already saved, but okay. Nord, we should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magma crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Okay. The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stay off the path. Or don't stray off the path.
Huh?
What's the matter?
What happened?
What's the matter? I may be imagining it, but can't help but feel we're being watched. It's deep in the wilderness, though. Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge. Looking for an opening to escape. Don't forget, I have my eye on you.
Look at that!
Hey look! Up in the air! A large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. So what now? Like we needed another addition to our list of projects, or problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out. No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as is. Besides, let me guess. You could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall behind. Okay, moving ahead. Glue moss. Okay. Hold on! There's some wild dogs over there. Hundos. The beasts hunt in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. We can't give them a chance to surround us. We'll need to find a different path for now. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. Really? You still don't get it. So be it. It seems you need an impromptu lesson on the basics of combat. Pay attention, as this subject affords few mistakes. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Now, size up that hundo. What do you make of it? It's weaker. Indeed. You slipped out of Death's grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Press left trigger to activate face sight and identify an enemy's strength via their color. Lower level enemies will glow blue, enemies of the same level will glow yellow, and higher level enemies will glow red. Unknown enemies will appear white. When you have leveled up to a point where you think you could overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy to see if their color has changed. When engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple X. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. If you press left bumper, when a cursor is over an enemy, you will lock onto that enemy. That enemy will always be in view, and you can easily close the distance by attacking. Understood? Now try it for yourself, lad.
Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
The one on patrol should probably...
Great job!
Very impressive.
Nice. Cool. So it is semi-action combat. Weaker enemies can just be dispatched easily enough.
Hold on.
Ah, that's right. I have one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm, and you'll be fine. Press Y to initiate a squad battle against an enemy in the field. If you use Y to initiate a squad battle on an enemy after depleting its break gauge with X attacks, the battle starts with a great advantage in your favor. However, if you are attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you will be forced into a battle where the enemy is at an advantage. Survey the situation and use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. Evaluate the enemies in your vicinity, and then decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with X attacks to stun them first, or jump directly to a strategic squad battle using Y. Phase sight will help you determine your battle approach. While staying out of enemy reach, use it to be efficient as you tackle a dungeon.
I'm counting on you.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Grand Trad. I need to be sure you can defend yourself. Could just keep it, you know.
Let's do this.
This one's unknown. If you're unhappy with how a battle is going, you can restart it from the beginning by pressing left stick. Pressing right trigger assist will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has a weakness to a skill you have. I'm assuming this is a weakness of it. Or not. Unscathed, though. It was good.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Cool. Weakers. I could just keep this on all the time, you know? Oh shit. It's danger.
Eyes up, novices. I'll be getting a head start, thanks.
Seeker! Scour!
You gotta aim better than that.
Right. Easy. Not bad. Chase support, hero passive. Make support attacks from your comrades happen more easily in overworld combat. Huh. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. I want things and the stuff. It also slows time. Kind of. Unknown. Be safe. No cross.
We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes. Wind. Last one.
Weakness. Cool. I figured there'd be a few of those. Cool. Unscathed. Leveled. More endurance. Let's give it more magic. Wait, what did it say? You still have points remaining in the allocation anyway. You will retain unused points. Fascinating. So you don't necessarily need to distribute them all now. But it does help to do so.
Yep, we're safe here.
What is this? Merchant?
What is it?
Haven't seen you lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits, now would you? What are you talking about? Huh. Now that I can get a better look at you, I'd say you aren't bandit material. Guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? Whoa, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I have a regular nearby, so I came for business. But the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? My apologies. Didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? Yes. Probably get more revival, if at all possible. That bottomed me out. Yeah. Selling. Consider selling it. Yes.
Now then.
Select. Oh, okay. You can sell multiple. That's cool.
Now then.
Cool. We can buy more now. Let's get more of this. And I think that'll do fine. For little top-ups. Listen. In my trade, you hear a lot of gossip. Plenty of rumors lately about beasts from all over getting more feral by the day. And when that happens, a human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. Chills me to even speak of it. I heard that monsters have been running amok lately at the nearby border fort. Hope nothing bad has happened. Yeah, okay. Same thing. Okay. Oh, have you found something worth selling? I can give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods, lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging for it today, though. I'll stay put until the bees settle down some. You find something worth selling, well, you know where to find me. I already did, bud. What are you? Even. Get in there. Good, good.
Scour! Let's finish this!
Take this! Stay focused!
Finish them off and we're clear.
I will fight with... I won't hold back!
I knew magic would be the key. Magic is always the key in these games.
We made short work of them.
Sturdy straw. Hey, you.
Welcome.
Yeah, something to sell. This guy...
Now then. Thank you.
No problem. Anything else in the area that I missed? Doesn't seem so. Always backtracking, always delaying progress for the sake of loot. And watch my Fallout playthrough, you'll know what I mean. Fallout 3, rather. What are you doing? That's the opposite direction of where we should be going. Right, I know. Just wanted to see what you do. Mostly. Alright, let's just sprint, you know. Oop.
Here we go. We're here to stop you.
Okay.
Wind. Two remaining.
Down. We've got nothing to worry about.
Good job.
We can do this.
Stay sharp. It's not over yet.
Your attack power is down. Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
A tough one.
Almost.
Strong combat power is down.
Let's hurry on.
Not quite unscathed, but we're fine.
Victory well earned.
Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
Alright, how's that? Let's push through.
Hey, good one.
Good.
Great find. Keep it.
Anything else? Not really.
Come on. Yeah, push through.
Alright, do the squad for that.
Let's do this. Come forth, royal soul. Scour. Last
That
one.
one's down. We've got nothing to worry about.
The freedom of a one.
There we go. Not bad.
The next one will fall just as easy.
There are some enemies left. Stay.
There are? Are there? I don't see any. Not right now. Get it. Get him.
Don't let them counter.
Cool.
By this power. Wind.
Good.
I think I'm getting used to this.
That'll do it.
Cool. Oh.
Our usual tactics should work.
Novices.
I won't hold back.
Good.
The next one will fall just as easy.
I think we're in the clear.
More. No more. Okay. Alright, looks like we're ready to move along. Hold. The air here has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We've been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Or would you rather we come at you? Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't you? The bastards lived long enough. Kill them quickly. Peril!
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
What is that? Never seen anything like it. That's not an igniter. It's our turn now.
Targeted. Press B to guard, which consumes 1 turn. Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents the enemies from gaining turns too.
What's that? I think something's coming.
Take this. Tougher than I thought. Let's do this.
I see. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive, depending on your position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks, with those in the back row deal less melee damage, but take less damage from enemies. During battle, you can change your formation by pressing the keys assigned to up and down to move party members between rows. Okay. Back.
By this power.
Let's, Dia. Just to be safer. Okay, now we can do the windy thing.
Take this. Get ready.
Being targeted.
What's that? I think
Guard.
Still standing. Let's do this.
Okay.
By this power. Wind!
I've got a 2-minute timer in my face. Okay. Hold on. Are they the soldiers from the fort? I think that's what it's saying. Just be sure and wait for the timer. Okay. Soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they? That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized a pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point. In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go! Here we are. Looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. I, the Crown Theocracy, ordered it, so I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left behind, or left within. I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it. Okay. A couple seconds left on this timer. Hello, sir. What have you got? Color me surprised. Didn't think there'd be others with business at an abandoned mine. But why come here, of all places? Is there someone you know inside? We're just passing through. Oh, of course. Indeed, this would be the shortest route to get to the other side of the mountains. Haven't you heard? This place was abandoned, but a few blokes stayed behind to do some less than legal mining. One of them is an old friend of mine. I sell the stones he digs out. But enough about that. Surely we met for a reason, so if there's something you need, allow me to accommodate you. New? How's that new? That's not new. Let's get more of these. I predict we're gonna need them. Listen, this area used to be quite a bustling little hub, but these days only the curious tend to get close. Of course, I made a fortune in those days. Now I'm lucky to get loose change. From the looks of it, the veins were far from depleted, so why did the Sanctist Church order the mine's closure?
Thank you.
Thank you kindly. So it wasn't just my imagination to think we were being followed this whole time. But this Grius said something's off. But like this Grius said, something's off. When that human came out of nowhere, wiped out all the soldiers to the last. Then again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, no, it couldn't be. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lack the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow, we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine while we can. Anything in the area that I should look into? Probably not. Let's save. Manual saves are really, really good.
Wait a second.
You can never save enough. There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? Fear not. Most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interests to cause a scene and risk the crown theocracy coming down on this place, right? Oh, sounds like they won't be a problem then. Are you ready?
Let's go.
If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste. I predict they're possessed. Or some form of zombie.
However,
it's dead quiet. Sure there are still people working here? That disquieting stillness you feel? Those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely. Halt, deserters!
Don't you dare move.
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, we've walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run. And if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence. This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human... Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Well, it appears we've stepped into a whole damned conspiracy. We have no choice. We fought our way through. Here they come. Stop them here and now.
You're
these guys are
mine!
weak, but stay focused.
Don't be careless. Here I go.
Let's try magic.
Wind! Just one left.
That's the spirit. Done. You finished the job. I can't believe this.
Alright. Scathed. Good.
There are still some foes around.
Let's do this.
I know these guys are weak, but stay focused.
I won't hold back.
Hold on.
The rear guard. Seeker! Scour! Stay
can't
sharp.
believe
They're
this.
down.
Take the spirit.
I knew you had this.
That's not done yet. Trivial. Shields up.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
That settles that. That'll do it.
Alright, I need to mess with the formation somehow. How do I do that? Skill? I don't know. What else? Story memorandum? No. Settings. Let's just do like auto tactics memory. Yeah. Save formation. Yeah. Confirmations. No. Save settings, yeah. Okay, we can change it in battle then. I don't know how to change it otherwise. Skills, items, menu, map. Menu doesn't seem to have the ability.
What are you doing?
They saw us. On your toes, everyone.
I can't believe this.
Yeah. Nice.
Weaker.
Stop right there. This is bad. They're onto us.
Fine work.
Okay.
It's all clear.
Destructibles are also highlighted with a border, with an outline, which is nice. Okay. I'm just keeping her abilities on the whole time, trying to find everything. I wonder if there's a toggle for it. Auto advance, not necessarily all the time. Subtitles, cursor memory, yeah. Save formation, toggle auto lock, horizontal camera, messages, skip selections. You know what? We could do display all and not really give a shit. Well, I don't know. Selections when skipping events. No. Special animations. No. Network function, language. Mouse, controller. Camera speed. Okay, let's do the camera because the camera is the main thing. We could put the controller sensitivity down for the map, things like that. Type 1 or Type 2? Type 3? Or Type 4? Auto detect, how about that? Dash, don't care. Hold on, what did it say? Default, okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Okay, that works fine. What about the map? Oh, can't move. Okay, whatever.
Look.
Over there, someone's collapsed.
Hey, are you alright?
Hey, you alright?
I didn't see no deserters. Place Don't kill me.
The life is gone from his eyes.
Why? To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
The only one who could know we survived. And the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on. Let's move.
Manor's already dead. We know this.
Stop right there. The enemy saw us. I can't believe this.
What are you doing? Yeah, nice work.
Okay. Nothing. What?
No way.
Isn't that? Just as I thought. It all makes sense now. It appears that we're expected. Oh, God.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. Though I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the Kingdom's Guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who the real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters die. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago. The first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Halia.
Oh, yes, that might have been the name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Well, let's go get him.
Stay back! Help me! You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
I'll have his awakening.
O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you!
My name is Leon Stroll de Haliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand! Come! I will show you a world with honor!
Damn.
Wait! He's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it!
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that! This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash! You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Okay. Okay. Can actually go back. Fascinating. Deals weak physical slash damage to one enemy. Okay. Mage soldiers.
I'll cut you down!
Take them out first. Because they be problem.
I'll get some distance. Useless! Die!
Resistant. Doesn't matter.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
So slash and wind are neutral to these. Of course.
You fools have no idea who your savior is!
Scour!
Take this!
Test his weaknesses too. It's just simple mage fire. Kill that.
I will fight with pride.
Normal melee kind of sucks against it. Weakness to fire. Oh, fuck. Seeker has a weakness to fire.
I'll cut you down!
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul!
Take this! Die! Trivial!
I call upon royal power within! Tougher than I thought.
I refuse!
Guard.
Finish the job.
Just to prevent it from dragging us down.
Die! 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 You!
There we go.
Are you prepared?
Get him. Yeah. Captain's uniform. Okay. Wow. I bet you do.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Yeah, we don't get to do that. Tarakuja. One ally's attack for 3 turns. That's not bad. Sweeping slash. Next skill at 9. Damage to one enemy. Okay. Tarakuja.
expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
You're already one of us.
You're already one of us.
Thank you. I'll remember this. Now, onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Okay. New bond formed, right?
Together we stand.
Warrior archetype. Okay. Well, that's cool. When can I edit these? I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what? Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Things.
Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
More or less.
Well, more or less. Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me!
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right.
Right. We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
Well, I mean, we're...
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage.
Huh. Oh, okay. So yeah, we've got a bond here because, I don't know, she's in my mind palace with me, which is weird.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Cool.
I won't lead you astray.
Mage
This
archetype.
is the whole reason I'm here.
Okay. I can sense the rogue embodiment of the mage from Galaka.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight for the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet, if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
Cool.
This right here.
Oh. What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes. I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes. Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Gria's lineage chart. This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is you will need to gather Mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Studying archetypes. Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon in the tree. Studying archetypes consumes Mag, minuscule shards of Magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost. To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here, you may achieve that through study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets. Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. I think this one should be Seeker or something, I don't know. Physical slash the sword. Well, he could be the warrior too, but learns versatile skills including wind magic, single target healing, and attack buffs. Fire, ice, and electric magic. Excels hitting enemies' weak points. I think I have no other choice. Well, I don't know. Maybe he should have Seeker. Yeah. Study. This is the archetype you now use yourself, taking a balanced approach to combat, wielding the power of wind, as well as healing and support abilities. Its offensive capabilities pale compared to more specialized archetypes. Even so, you'll find it's a versatile power that lacks any major weaknesses, except for fire. It is required to channel the Seeker. This is the archetype you've chosen. Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, he's earned my trust. So be it. Following you and the young man called Stroll, another worthy wielder of archetypes, joins our ranks. From this sanctum, I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch. Grias, feel his resolve, and let a new soul dwell in his heart. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength? If thou art ready to see the world with new eyes, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Seeker. Huh? What is this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp. System. The Seeker archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
I didn't think I could grow anymore.
Unpolished garnet, horsehide gloves, soldier's sword, captain's uniform, etc., etc. That man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment, now and from here on. I want to swap to mage.
I see. Fascinating.
The mage. This is the archetype you sensed from Gallica's way of life. Its heroic embodiment is that of a good teacher who manipulates the forces of magic at will and performs miracles in the name of the one who leads. 500 Mog is required to channel the mage for the first time. Do you want to awaken it? Yes.
I'm counting on you.
That is the power I seek. Then so be it. Be shared. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a mage. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls, a worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage. So this is the power of the mage's soul. No matter the magic, I shall see to its mastery, for all those still suffering in this land. Mage archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
I found new power.
To mage. Yes. Yes. Change equipment. That's cool. Yeah. What's over here? Can I do anything? Not really. Details? Magic recovery. Overall combat recovers MP each time an enemy is stunned or defeated. Bot. Deals weak magic fire damage to one enemy. Okay. Blizz. Conde. Magic font. Raises max MP by 15%. Interesting. I don't think I need to study any of the others. What is this? Unlock condition Gallica, rank 3. I see. Okay. By talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you will be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending Moore's lectures, or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Some functions of the main menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Archetypes that have been studied in academia can be swapped in town or dungeons at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. You can now check the status of your royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king. From the main menu, you can raise these virtues in many ways. Kitty. Oh. Little cookie. Don't usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh? Cute, isn't he? I named him Plateau. He's the only solace I have as I'm confined here. Looks like Plateau wants to give me something. Hero's Incense. Obtained a Hero's Incense. Oh, it looks like he's taken a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so do hold on to it. Cat.
That's a good kitty.
Seems to be in a good mood. I think he likes you. Well, I like Cat. Cat is good. Scroll has shapes of a language I've never seen before. It must be some kind of formula. It says the royal magic at the top. It's a formula for a rather complex spell. When mages devise such intricate magic, they commit the formula to scrolls in advance. Hold on, are you saying the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here, of all places? I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reasons for imprisoning me here, after all. I would love to decipher its contents, but it will take a good amount of time. It's written in a script I've never laid eyes on before. But before you go, there's one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What's this?
Just drawing. Take a look. Indeed, it's no more than a simple illustration, but do you not think it bears some resemblance to the Seeker archetype? Moreover, it bears a caption, and mysteriously enough, of all the language therein, that is the one part I am able to parse. It says, Daniel. Likely the name of the person, unmistakably so, though I could not begin to tell you why I feel so certain. Well, fuck. Person's name. Well, that's certainly a mystery on top of an enigma. Makes me wonder what it says. Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you'd share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths. I wonder if this represents archetypes. It also looks like a merging of all the tribes. This seems to be about archetype tactics. Archetypes cannot realize their true potential on individual strength alone. Strategies must account for attack, support, recovery, teamwork, and formation. Naturally, optimal strategies require first grasping the fundamentals, yet some battles demand a team of singular specialization and boldness in planning. Party formation tips. The most effective way to form your party is to consider the balance of attack, recovery, and assist skills in your archetypes. If you obtain information about enemies in advance, you can arrange archetypes to counteract enemy strengths and strike at enemy weaknesses. Cultivate your archetypes strategically so that you may employ a wide range of battle strategies. Fascinating.
What now?
Fascinating. Okay. Party. Back row. Grius can also be back row. Although I don't really know for sure. Let's look at him. He's kind of an all-rounder with more strength. And of course he's a warrior, so... And I am a mage now. Okay. Instant staff. Military crush. We could do that. Well, no. it's already equipped by someone who actually needs it. Traveler shoes, leather gloves, horsehide gloves. Less evasion, more defense. I like defense. I don't know. Use that. Change whose equipment. Alright. Leather gloves, he has those. Strongest. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, you got nothing. Yeah, you got nothing. Alright. Calendar's fine. Oh. Only 5 days. Interesting. Fascinating calendar. Reminds me of a story I wrote. Somehow. I wrote but never shared. But, I don't know, they got to it first. They got to showing it off first, so I guess I don't care. Okay. Cool. Flower? Right. Right, that one hasn't been unlocked yet. Okay. Onward to more books. Which book? Enemy reinforcements. Remember that your foes also have a grasp of teamwork. Charging blindly into a well-tuned enemy group can lead to easily preventable loss of life. After a squad battle has ended, nearby enemies may show up as reinforcements to continue the fight. Wielding weapons. Channeled archetype's power has a significant impact on the effect of any gear or weapons equipped. Each weapon category offers their own attack range and agility. Once you understand the dynamics of archetypes and combat gear, success will come easier. While in dungeons, the protagonist's method of attack depends on his weapon, and can be changed by switching the archetype he has channeled. Different archetypes change both the actions available to you and the protagonist's attack range. Keep this in mind when choosing an archetype for the protagonist.
What's this?
What's with this ominous red book? It's all chained up. I advise you not to touch that. I have a variety of books here from all over the world. Many of them are quite pleasant reads. That one is not.
All right.
Suffice it to say, it must not be read without due precaution. Book of Apocalypse.
All right.
Wow. Which book? Yielding turns? Allowing your ally to take action instead and leaving yourself vulnerable may seem futile at first glance, but you'll find it lends many strategic possibilities. Try to consider the many aspects of battle, such as the order of turns, advantages against the enemy, and the state of your allies when deciding your actions. The pass action cycles control to the next character, while only consuming half of a turn icon. This can be useful when the current character's skills are not effective against the enemy, or when you want to give a character with recovery magic another action. Interesting. goes without saying that a blind offensive rush may not be enough to win. It will be necessary at times to raise your defenses and endure an incoming attack. Press B to guard, which consumes one turn icon. Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents the enemies from gaining turns too. Formations. Your row's distance from the enemy has a great impact in battle. A true tactician will switch the formation of allies to better suit the situation at hand. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive depending on their position, front row, back row, etc. We've already seen this before. Ah, god damn it. I'm spamming. And it's not doing any good. Negated attacks. If you lose the ability to attack, the enemy will quickly gain the upper hand. When confronting an unfamiliar enemy, due caution is warranted. Normally, an action consumes one turn icon, but the results of the action can change the amount of consumption. If an attack is nullified or evaded, the number of turn icons consumed is doubled. Okay. If an attack is reflected or absorbed, all turn icons are lost, and the turn forcibly ends. Well, shit. Status elements. Some monsters inflict lasting conditions called status ailments. It is wise to beknow their effects, of course, but even better to have the means of remedy close at hand. Jesus Christ. I'm reading so terribly. There are two types of status ailments, physical and mental. It is possible to be affected with both types at once. Physical status ailments persist even after a battle ends. Mental status ailments automatically recover when a battle ends. Poison, HP deplete, this is a physical, goddammit. Every time you take an action. High chance of an action failing to occur after selecting. Strength, magic, endurance, agility, and luck are greatly reduced. Additionally, HP and MP recovery effects are nullified, with recovery amounts becoming 0. Holy shit. Hex. Half of any damage dealt is dealt to self as well. Good God. Additionally, while affected, resistance to dark is greatly reduced, and susceptibility to status elements is greatly increased. Oh god, man. Additional damage is taken after being attacked. Frostbite. Attack damage is greatly reduced. Jeez. Ugh. Let's hope that not many things have these. And so, fuck me over. Daze, hit rate for attacks is greatly reduced. Charm, character will act on their own, attacking allies or assisting enemies. Forget, character cannot use archetype skills. Fuck. Sleep, character cannot take any actions, and any physical attacks suffered are always critical hits. Well, shit. Character has higher attack power, but damage from enemies is greatly increased. All actions become normal weapon attacks. Damn. An ally-only ailment, preventing the use of archetype skills. Ally only? If attacked while afflicted, the enemy will not consume a turn icon. Okay. done an enemy-only ailment, they cannot act for 1 turn. Jesus Christ. Rewards of certain victory. Overpowering the enemy utterly can be a source of immense growth. At times, it is good to wield all your powers in full force to test your own limits. If you crush all your enemies without getting damaged, you'll receive bonus experience from the battle. Yeah, I noticed. No. Wow. That's a lot of stuff.
This place.
What is this place? Is it a dream? If it is, it's a very vivid one. Yeah, that's a good question. Talk 2 more. Lectures. Advanced archetypes. Each archetype can progress into stronger forms. Spending time with your followers is the key to pushing their associated archetype to greater heights. Deepening the understanding between you and your supporters will inevitably strengthen you and your allies. Don't forget that. Archetypes. An archetype is an embodiment of heroic virtue. Everyone bears one deep in their heart. In facing a looming threat, you face your own anxiety, and so awaken to a higher power within yourself. That is the truest essence of magic. Yet for it to take that form, surely it is a manifestation of the heroic embodiment etched most prominently in your heart. This appearance they take on, like extraordinary suits of armor. Perhaps this marks another purpose, to protect the wielder from the terrible anxiety being released. It inspires a certain glow in battle, as if facing your anxiety causes determination to surge in you, like blood through veins, throughout both body and weapon. You and your friends never cease to amaze me. Surely this will mean leaps and bounds for my research. Research documents on archetypes are kept on their respective bookshelves. You're welcome to peruse what I have gathered so far. Aside from that, I've also documented battle tactics and history that you may find useful for your further growth.
What would you care to know?
Studying. Studying is a new archetype will allow you to use it. If you'd like to study new archetypes, I'll accept Mag as payment. However, to obtain new archetypes, you'll need to meet more followers. If you draw a new supporter to your side, I'd recommend visiting me to see what's been revealed. I hope you will study many archetypes, and I look forward to seeing these heroic embodiments come to fruition. I will even prepare gifts for reaching certain milestones as an incentive.
What would you care to know?
Channeling. Once an archetype is studied, it can be freely channeled. Similar to equipping a weapon or armor, you should channel an archetype that best suits your situation. Studying new archetypes will do you little good unless you channel them. Be mindful of that.
What would you care to know?
Good enough. Listen. Do you want to know about cats? Ah, about that cat in particular. I'm afraid he's a mystery to me too, dear as he is. When I awoke in this place, he was already here. But he eases my mind. Petting him helps this place feel less lonely. Indeed, I feel as if I've known him all my life. For whatever reason. It just opens this menu. Sounds good to me. Alright. Up. Aha, there's more. Looks like research documents about the warrior. In times of yore, there lived heroes who sought nothing less than perfection with the sword. Their souls together formed the power of the warrior. Among them, the adept who slays hordes I dub the Swordmaster, and the elite disciple of the blade I dub the Samurai. The warrior archetype imparts peerless skill with the sword. Its devotees belong on the front lines, punishing their foes with brutal slashing swings. But a sword's purpose is ultimately as a weapon. And it is not weapons alone that decide a battle's victor. Let no warrior forget this truth. So this archetype has really good attack and defense, and their value comes from attacking in the front row, but they're not very versatile beyond the sword. I know that. This looks like research on the thing. In times of yore there lived heroes who sought relentlessly to unravel the secrets of magic. Their souls together form the power of the mage. Among them, the adept who grasps at ultimate power is dubbed the wizard, and the elite who commands the elements I dub the elemental master. In addition, another elite form, making use of dark magics, is known to exist. Truly, the mage archetype has unparalleled command of affinity-based magic. But mages devote themselves fully to mind and magla. While the mind is powerful, it must kneel before pure strength at times. Let no mage forget this truth. So it's a great archetype for hitting enemy weak points with powerful magic, but it can't really dish out damage or take much punishment. What do you mean, can't dish out damage? Fuck you. Seeker archetype. Times of yore there lived heroes who ventured into unknown lands in pursuit of their ideals. Their souls together formed the power of the Seeker. This was not just one legendary hero. Across many lands and eras, those intrepid spirits who sought greater heights on the Seeker's path have borne that alias. Among them, the adept who pursues a magical path I dub the Magic Seeker, and the elite who seeks the deepest truths of the soul I dub the Soul Hacker. Huh. So the Seeker archetype has a whole sequential lineage. Seeker archetype does not excel at any one skill, but it bears the specialties of many other heroes and can perform many tasks. A jack of all trades is a master of none. Let no seeker forget this truth. I get it. So it's easy to use, but that's not enough to fight alone. I guess fighting with specialized allies might be the thing that draws out its true power. Okay. I'm kind of having second thoughts about choosing Seeker for the old man. Book. Archetype growth. To grow in power and versatility, an archetype must be channeled as you fight your foes. Archetypes rank up by earning A XP, which is only awarded to actively channeled archetypes. Archetype stats. Each archetype has its own set of unique parameters, but so do all who channel them. The sum of these numbers is the total measure of one's strength in combat. Each archetype has its own set of parameters. These are added to a character's base parameters, and the sum determines their stats in battle. It's worth noting this means some abilities can lose value depending on the archetype channeled. That's archetypes. You may seek even more powerful forms of each archetype. To study them, one must grow closer with certain supporters and cultivate the original archetype. Each archetype has at least one stronger, more advanced form you will eventually be able to study. Advanced archetypes can be studied after achieving a higher rank with its corresponding follower. However, studying an advanced archetype will require both Mag and ranking up the base archetype high enough. Okay. Sounds good to me. It's locked. Okay. What's over here? Anything? 30-second timer. thief, huh? Fascinating. I'm a little bit blind now. Just waiting for the timer to tick down. Novelist study. What is this?
Oh, yeah?
Spins around. Is it a toy? Oh, awfully big. That's a celestial globe. It models the movement of the stars. Astronomy is often confused with the study of magic. Times being what they are, the association means both fields have been suppressed. Quite a shame. Kitty. Good. I'd be curious how he takes care of it. More. His fur so soft and clean. Yeah. He does what he does. He is a cat. Okay. So I don't think there's anything else to look at. So I'm gonna go.
Hi, young friend. You are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. Come see me. I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
Okay. Damn.
Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened real tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
Told the two about the term archetype and the gist of what I learned.
Awakened it? That? Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. The short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
Okay. Now give instructions to your allies during battle. During battle, you can also use R-click to engage in auto battle, causing your party to fight according to your tactics setting. To change auto battle tactics during battle, press left bumper to access the order menu or view. Outside battle, find them under tactics in the party section of the main menu. Okay.
5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Sure.
Look!
Oh.
What's up?
What's the matter? You don't see anything? You don't sense anything off. What are you about? So no one else really sees him. Maybe we're the only ones who can go to that room. Are you lot alright?
Pardon?
I saw a dead miner and assumed there had been some accident. But looking at it now, that isn't the case at all. It was the military. What business would they have in a place like this? Hold on. Don't tell me they're after the miners. Wait, how did you get in here? I'm certain the entrance and exit were sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I didn't see anyone. Only one I saw was that pasty fella who looked like some kind of general. Mean Klinger? But we left him splayed out over there. What? He's gone. Damn. We must go after him. It'll be bad for us if he returns with reinforcements. Leave him be. There's no one else left, I wager. He was bluffing about sealing off the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish us off. He won't be able to return to Louis as anything but a disgrace. Right. Let's leave him be, at least for now. It's not like he can go back to the military either after what he said to us. I have no idea what this is all about, and I'm relieved. But I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. I'm going to be around for a while. If you need anything, you know who to ask. Oop, hold on. Protagonist and Gallica can see more in dungeons or towns. Interact with him to take a moment, read your novel, and transport to Academia. Use select button to see what level other players were at and what party formations they used when they cleared the dungeon you are challenging. When selecting information to review, you can also change your party formation to reflect another player's. Wow.
What now?
Alright. Requests? What are requests? Right. Travelers' voices, right. Royal virtues. Courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, imagination. Fascinating.
What now?
Front, back, tactics. Let them decide. The party fights at their own discretion, conserving consumables. Fight to kill. Party fights without holding back, including the use of consumables. Party prioritizes attacks that deal damage, conserving consumables. Conserving MP or consumables. Prioritize health. Party prioritizes healing when HP is low, while conserving consumables. Attack normally. Will only use standard attacks while conserving consumables. I think we're at let them decide. It's fine. This guy's a tank. I don't know what I was thinking giving him Seeker. This guy's more the Seeker type. Me, Mage. Definitely. Yeah. Fascinating. Gorius can use Day outside battle, but he doesn't need to. Hey, you. I didn't have the troops to secure the entrance and exit. Thinking about it now, I should have seen right through his bluff. It was my duty to protect you and Gallica. I regret to admit my judgment has dulled, and so I failed you both. Don't worry about it. Look at you, all full-fledged. I suppose now I'm the one being told what to do when it comes to fighting. Time to rely on that power of yours. I'll leave you to lead the battle. If we can get past this point, we'll soon find the road to Grand Trad. We can't be late for the royal funeral. Let's hurry. Alright, the library. You minor blokes and I go way back. I've known them since before the mountain was closed. That's why I can't stand it. One of my mates being dead. I'm sorry for involving him. It ain't your fault. Mining is dangerous to begin with. And they were doing it illegally. They all knew something like this might happen. And I'm just as guilty for helping them. I suppose things were destined to end this way. I should take the hint and close up shop. Yes, I've decided. If I'm quitting, then I might as well go out with a bang. Even my secret stash is on sale now. I'm even clearing out my stock of weapons and armor, typically reserved for just my regulars. Help me out and buy it all. Oh, I could just do the sell all. Listen, they defied authority and mined illicitly. They were all prepared for something like this to happen. Fortunately, I have a bit of money left from what I've earned. Perhaps I'll start a legitimate trade with the rest of my mates. Sounds like a good idea. Fermi's ointment, ice chunk. Medical stone used for cold storage that repels heat. Deals 100 ice damage to one enemy. We might want to get a few of those. Specialty of St. Fermi's Church cures burn. Yeah. 5 of them. How about that? I want to look at these. Too damn expensive. Leg guards. Leg guards would be good. But we don't really have the money to throw around like that, so I'm just going to buy this and say good enough. We might meet something that is weak to ice and need to use it. Much obliged. You lot take care of yourselves, you hear? Don't be shy about restocking if you're running low on supplies. Okay. Hey, more. I can sense that man's presence. No. Damn it. We can't let Klinger get away. He won't get away. I know this is no time for relentless pursuit, but this doesn't sit well with me. Above all, the mission is our priority now. Must reach Grand Trad before the royal funeral. Besides, if Louis is the mastermind behind all this, there's only one thing for me to accomplish. He must be assassinated. I will do everything I can to make that happen. I'll continue to count on you. That was nearly it for me. Sorry you got dragged into all of this. Most of the guard soldiers aren't unhinged maniacs, if it helps. Right, considering you're apologizing, I guess you aren't the bad guys. I see why Klinger stooped to using hostages as bait. A worthless captain, but he certainly had an eye for new recruits. A surefire tactic against your like. I am heartily ashamed. Aside, you're not passing through these caves, are you? You'd best turn back now, if so. Something nasty in there lately. Gelatinosis jiggling around in there. They're not just little jellies anymore. They're downright dangerous. Tried chasing them away, but a blade doesn't do much to them. Fire's our best shot. Or getting someone with an igniter to blast them. Didn't used to be so many of them around. Now there's so many we might never clear them out. This place is a right monster's den these days. All I'm saying is, it's a long way to the other end of the mountain. No man could get through that unscathed. King's funeral is upon us. We haven't the time to look for other routes. Not much else we can do then, but we should at least make sure we can use some magic. And I made sure. Deeper inside's a real monster's den, I tell you. You've got to mind those gelatinoises in particular. They're so blobby that swords won't cut through them. If you run into one, I suggest you set it on fire and chase it off. I wouldn't go any further if I were you. The mining areas felt strange lately. Not just monsters, there's some dangerous magla crystal that mesmerizes them, or so others claim. I thought it mere superstition, but either way, it's not normal. Just be on your guard. Of course. Always. Or never. Grand Iron. See what he can give me for that.
Welcome. Now then.
Okay. He has 3 more in stock. I'll take him. As for these, not a whole lot I can do about it. Alright, let's do a hard save again. 3 hours, 30 minutes. I think I've earned myself a little break, need to stand up, and meanwhile you can look at this screen and sit tight. I need to rest my eyes. Wait, what? Why were you holding those? That's important information. Oh, okay, hold on. I'll fix this. And, yeah. BRB.